Food and Beverage Services, Quarter 2, Lesson 4, Liasing between kitchen and dining areas. Our topic is liaising between kitchen and dining areas. How to liaise between kitchen and dining areas. Liaise is defined as to establish a working relationship, typically in order to cooperate on matter of mutual concern. In the food service industry, coordination between the kitchen and dining area is vital, especially during busy periods when there is a large demand for a certain menu item that may cause a longer time to prepare. It is the duty of the service food attendant to advise the guests of the specific amount of time that food will be prepared. Orders may be transmitted to the kitchen verbally, but it is still better to do it in writing to ensure quality service. Since orders have already been written by the waiter, it is just a matter of submitting a copy of the order slip to the kitchen. Order slips must be legibly written, understood by the kitchen staff. When a waiter uses another form of shorthand, code, or abbreviation to note information, he must ensure that the kitchen staff is familiar with it. Nowadays, orders can be taken and placed in various forms, depending on how the guests are there and according to the standard procedures of the establishment. Some establishments have pre-printed forms that simply have to be ticked. Often, the waiter will have to use blank docket. Hence, a food and beverage service attendant or the waiter must have enough knowledge on how to use the docket system. The following are the types of docket system used in most hotel, restaurants, and catering establishments. Triplicate docket system. This is a traditional manual system that is often used in medium and large size hotels and restaurants. Hence, food and drinks orders must be clearly written in same language as the menu to avoid misunderstandings. Only agreed abbreviations should be used. It must contain table number, number of covers, date, waiter's signature. Any cancellation of docket must be authorized by the head waiter or the supervisor. The following are the types of docket system used in most hotel, restaurants, and catering establishments. Triplicate docket system. This is a traditional manual system that is often used in medium and large size hotels and restaurants. Hence, food and drinks orders must be clearly written in same language as the menu to avoid misunderstandings. Only agreed abbreviations should be used. It must contain table number, number of covers, date, waiter's signature. Any cancellation of docket must be authorized by the head waiter or the supervisor. Often more than one docket is needed for a meal. For instance, the dessert requires a second docket to be written. In this case, the docket should be headed supplement. This docket should be signed by the supervisor or head waiter. There is usually no charge for such orders. If there is an accident with a dish, a docket is written for a repeat order should be headed accident. This docket should also be signed by the head waiter or the supervisor and no charge should be made. The same procedure should be followed by 3 copies. If the wrong dish is sent from the kitchen, it should be returned with a docket headed return. The name of the correct dish and the returned dish should be written on the docket. Number 2 is the duplicate docket system. This often used in small, informal restaurants. This system uses only 2 copies of a docket. It is normally used in establishments offering a limited menu and might be pre-printed. It may also be used for perforated strips, each one for a different course. The waiter tears off the strips and sends it to the kitchen as required. The docket should be containing the following information: serial number of docket pad, waiter's code, number identification, table number, time the order is placed, and date. The duplicate copy is also used for billing purposes. It should be given or forwarded to the cashier for the preparation of the guest bill. The waiter must ensure that all items are entered on the bill. If the waiter presents the bill and the guests pay the cashier, an analysis of the waiter's taking will be drawn up by the cashier. Next is the electronic billing machines. This is used in some establishments where the waiter, rather than the cashier, prepares the bill with accuracy and speed. The electronic order pad was created primarily as an order entry tool for DSRs. It was designed to quickly make customers' orders while providing important information to increase sales volume and profit margins. It is a mobile application which works with cloud-based entry net servers. This means that the electronic order pad communicates directly with the entry net system in the cloud, and in turn, that cloud-based system communicates with the local server in the office. The tablet must have internet access to create orders. This can be either Wi-Fi or through a cell network with data plan. None of the company's previous data is stored on the device to avoid the risk of data stolen if the tablet is lost or stolen. All activities such as creating a customer order save on the entry net cloud servers as the order is made. If the tablet loses wireless access or powers down suddenly, no data will be lost. The DSR will simply log back in and complete the order exactly where they left off. All waiters will have a key with their own letter on it, a stationary folder, food order pads, and bills with consecutive numbers, a paying-in slip, and upload. When taking order, each course is written on the order slip, then placed in the billing machine before being taken to the kitchen. The correct keys must be pushed to price the order accurately. To use as the machine, waiter must insert their key into the appropriate position. How to use an electronic billing machine. Place the waiter's key into the correct locking position. Place the docket in the machine. Press buttons to price the dishes concerned. Press the food, beverage button to show that the money was received. Press identify key. The docket will now print out. Computerized system. This is used in large establishments and chain restaurants. Nowadays, this system is widely used in restaurants, particularly in residential hotels and large establishments such as clubs. Here, orders are entered by waiters at one or more terminals situated on the floor. Orders may be over the counter, sales, or saved to allocated tables. Point of sale or POS system. In most food establishments, point of sale or POS system is used as a replacement for the traditional or manual way of taking and processing orders. Point of sale or POS equipment. It is the most computer-based order entry technology that many restaurants use to capture orders, record data, and display or print tickets. Restaurant servers, bartenders, and cashier can all use POS system to easily enter food and beverage orders. The POS system has the following capabilities. Acts as a cash register as well as a computer. It consists of multiple stations including credit card terminals, receipt printers, display screens, hostess stations, and server station. It also calculates cash due for every order entered. It records the method of payment, keep track of cash in the cash drawer, Create hourly employees to clock in and out. It also calculates labor and payroll data. Record daily check averages for each worker. Keep track of menu items sold. Record information on repeat customers. Having a POS system in place can add convenience, accuracy, and save time in busy stations. How employees uses POS system. The use of POS system may differ in one way or another depending on the brand and type, but for beginners, here are the general processes of taking an order with POS system. First, enter your name or user code into the initiation touchscreen. This allows you to access the system. Next is begin a new order or check by entering the food items which the customer orders. For full-service restaurants, choose a table number and add food to an existing check. Wait as POS sends all order information to the kitchen or bar in the form of a printed ticket or a digital display monitor. The kitchen or bar staff reads the order and the appropriate food or beverage for the wait staff or other employee to serve to the customer. Once the order has been relayed to the kitchen, it is now the waiter's job to adjust the place setting, making sure that each guest has the correct cutlery and service equipment. Every dining room facility or restaurant has its own guidelines as to which cutlery and service equipment are to be used with each dish. In a quick service restaurant, the employee will read the total change on the POS display and collect payment from the customer. In full service, the FSBA or the waiter will bring a check, wait for payment, and enter into the POS when the customer are finished. However, basic processes for adjusting covers are as follows. Use the food order as a guide to collect the cutlery and service equipment required by each guest. To be able to do this, you should be familiar with how all the menu items are presented so that the adjustment to the cover can be made correctly. Check service equipment including cookery and glassware for chips, marks, spills, and drips. Place cutlery should never be handled by the eating and should be placed in the same order as it is to be used, from the outside working in towards the center of the cover. Stand between each customer and adjust the cutlery nearest to you. Never reach across the front of the customer to adjust the cover. Remove unnecessary cutlery from the table and place it on your service tray. Place any special service equipment like pepper meals or lobster sprigs on the table at this stage. This is also the time to bring any special condiments that are served with any of the meals ordered. While adjusting the covers of each guest, the waiter should at the same time be monitoring kitchen service points to ensure prompt pick-up of the food items. When kitchen staff prompt that the food is ready, there are several things that must be checked. Food must be well presented. Its quality must meet the restaurant standard. Food must be served at the correct temperature. Food must be served exactly as the guest ordered. After checking the food items, the waiter must now transfer and place this promptly on the guest table, ensuring each guest gets what he orders, in accordance with the restaurant's procedure and safety requirements. Lastly, the waiter must identify additional items required from the kitchen by continually monitoring service areas and consulting with other service staff. He should make the appropriate request to the kitchen staff based on the identified needs. He should relay information in a clear and concise manner using appropriate communication techniques. A time to remember. This is Maylene Huliganga. Thank you for watching.